Hello everyone! Welcome back to the podcast. Kamusta kayong lahat? Excited na ba kayong mag-summer? Kasi ako, sobrang excited ko na kasi favorite season ko talaga yung summer as a malamigin, as a hubadera. Charot. Hindi, malamigin lang talaga ako. As in, kung mamimili ako kung winter season. Kala mo yung winter season sa Pilipinas. Kung papipiliin ako, cold weather or summer, rainy season. Ayan, rainy season kasi tayo may rainy season. Or summer. Summer talaga for sure. Kasi I love being in the beach. I love being under the sun. I'm excited sa summer. And kung excited kayo sa summer, alam nyo naman, di ba, every summer, nandiyan na yung mga nag-workout bigla, nagda-diet kasi gusto ng bikini body, gusto ng beach ready, gusto ng summer body. Hindi ka nag-iisa dahil ganun din ako. Although, I'm trying to be healthy kahit hindi summer, but parang mas doble yung effort kapag summer. Para may abs ka dyan, para mas payat ka, para makapag-swimsuit, makapag-bikini and all. But, this is your reminder na every body is beach ready, bikini ready. Pwede ka magsuot ng bikini kahit anong type ng body mo, kahit anong sitwasyon ng body mo ngayon, you can wear it. So, let's talk about that. Let's talk about our insecurities sa body. And let's talk about diet culture. I think yung culture ng diet yung nagiging reason kung bakit nakikita natin yung body natin or yung diet natin in a certain way. Parang if mapayat ka, healthy ka, and if you're not, hindi ka healthy. But actually, hindi naman talaga nasusukat sa katawan or sa weight yung pagiging healthy ng isang tao. Tsaka parang nagiging normal na sa atin na kapag feeling natin tumataba na tayo, ganyan, sabihin natin na magda-diet na tayo. Magda-diet na ako, ganyan. Magda-diet na ako bukas, promise, ganyan. And then, we tend to try different trending diet. Number one, lalo na ito yung pinakasikat sa ating mga Pinoy is huwag kumain ng kanin. Kasi kanin is carbs and kanin or rice will make you fat. Nakakataba siya. Yung iba na mga kilala ko na mag-uulam lang sila, ganyan. And instead of eating rice, kakain na lang sila ng bread. Which is yun yung nagkakaroon ng misconception. Parang ang pangit bigla ng image ng kanin for us. Well, in fact, healthy pa rin naman ang rice. Kahit white rice yan, brown rice yan, or whatever rice, it's grains, so it has fiber. Kahit na I'm aware na sa kung anong dapat kong gawin sa pagkain, sa ng relationship ko with food. Since nga nagpa-dietitian ako before, may mga times pa rin na parang gusto kong bumalik dun sa diet na ginagawa ko dati. So before, I have this idol diet na nagsisweet potato lang ako. And if you're my subscriber ever since, makikita nyo yan sa YouTube channel ko. Actually, kahit ngayon kung bago kitang viewer, makikita mo yun sa YouTube channel ko na I tried a specific diet of a certain idol na ang kinakain niya lang is boiled sweet potato. Like every day. The whole day. Like 2 boiled sweet potato every meal. 3 times a day. And it's effective. I swear. I lost like 3 kilos? Or basta malaki yung nawala sa aking weight nung ginawa ko yung diet na yon in a span of 3 days. Before, I was so strict na no sugar talaga, no gluten, and may time pa na no salt. Kasi di ba may ganyang diet din na yung salt daw kasi nagpapa-bloat sa atin. Well, technically, nakaka-bloat ang salt. Nagkakaroon ng water retention sa katawan And if you're someone na super nakadepend sa weighing scale, yun talaga, parang matatakot ka sa salt. Kasi the moment you take salt, magkakaroon ng water retention, bibigat ka sa weighing scale. But that doesn't mean na tumaba ka. Water weight lang yun, hindi siya fat weight. Instead of focusing on the diet, try someone's diet. Narinig ko nga to sa isang podcast, sa isang health podcast na most of the time, kapag hindi natin nagagawa yung isang diet, kuwari nag-low carb diet tayo, low carb, high protein diet tayo. Tinry natin yun kasi someone told us na it's effective. And nakita rin natin sa ibang tao na gumanda yung katawan nila, pumayat sila and all. Pero nung tinry na natin, hindi naging effective sa atin. And sasabihin natin na we failed. Hindi tayo disciplined enough para magawa yung diet na yun, para ma-achieve yung diet na yun. Instead of saying na the diet itself didn't work. Walang diet fits all or lifestyle fits all. Actually, I don't wanna call it diet. Sinabi nga nila, it's not a diet, it's a lifestyle. And kung magda-diet ka, for example, yan, summer. Gusto mo lang mas payat ka ngayon, then okay. Pero, please know na it's not a long-term diet. It shouldn't be your lifestyle. Kasi, magiging effective siya ngayon, ilang weeks, makikita mo, papayat ka, magtutone ka, but after that, mag-relapse ka, you crave again. Ito yung tinatawag nilang magiging yo-yo dieting. Kasi, pag na-achieve mo na yung something, na-achieve mo na yung weight na gusto mo, pumayat ka, and all, after that, you will feel deprived, you will crave the food na hindi mo kinain, and pagtapos na yung goal mong yun, kakainin mo ulit sila, and you feel like wala kang control. But what's really happening is, binabalik lang nung katawan mo yung kailangan niyang nutrients, and naging survival mode yung katawan mo. Either you will gain back the weight you lost, or you'll gain more. And yun yung yo-yo dieting na sinasabi nila. I know na hindi lang naman sa isang episode na to, sa isang podcast na to, mapapaisip ka kagad na, okay, hindi ko na gagawin yung diet ang ginagawa ko. Especially now, na social media era, marami talaga tayong nakikitang mga content. Yung do's and don'ts of eating, yung mga food na hindi okay para sa atin, masama ang carbs, masama ang sugar. May nagsabi na being a vegetarian is not okay. Eating a meat is not okay. Okay, tubig na lang. Magtubig na lang tayong lahat. I just wanna talk about it kasi alam ko na marami sa inyo, mostly ng mga viewers ko, alam ko na mostly sa inyo are girls, women, tayo yung sobrang conscious talaga sa body natin eh. I want you to know na hindi nakadepende sa weighing scale or sa body type mo kung healthy ka or hindi. Kung maganda ka or hindi. Every one of us is different. Kahit kumuha ka ng 10 people na may 50 kilograms na weight and patayuin mo sila dyan, magkakasama, they don't have the same body type. Stop comparing yourself to other people, comparing your body to other people, and stop being hard on yourself and trying to achieve someone's body because it will never happen. You have your own body type, you're unique. I think instead of thinking to be skinny, to be thin, to have a certain weight, focus on your well-being. Yung pagiging healthy, yung pagiging fit, hindi lang siya sa katawan, pero dapat mentally din. No matter how much you go to the gym, no matter how many diets you try, if you're not happy, if you're not mentally okay, you will never be healthy. Sabi nga sa akin ng dietitian ko, ang kailangan lang naman talaga is balanced meal. Instead of subtracting, add. If you really love pasta, you can still eat it. Pero instead of eating pasta alone, i-partner mo siya sa fiber. If you love salad, partner mo sa salad. Kung hindi mo gusto ng salad, gusto mo ng fruit, partner mo siya sa fruit. Any source of fiber. And then, protein. Any protein that you like. It doesn't need to be chicken breast. Ako, hindi ko favorite ang chicken breast. Kahit na ang tagal-tagal kong kumain ng chicken breast before kasi yun yung sinasabi nila for diet. Ang gusto ko, chicken leg. So, yun yung kinakain ko na meat every time. I love chicken leg. I love beef. So, yan yung madalas na nasa ref ko. Beef and chicken. Instead of copying someone's diet, listen to your body, observe your body. Ano yung gusto ng body mo, pero i-check mo if gumagana siya sa sarili mo, if maganda yung effect niya sa katawan mo. I can say to you na dairy is bad because dairy is bad to my body. Pero what if hindi ganun yun sa'yo? Dairy in general, is not a bad food kasi dairy is a source of fat and protein. So, kung hindi nagre-react ng masama yung katawan mo sa dairy, then you don't need to cut it off. Sabi nga nila, walang junk food, walang bad food. Merong healthier food, but every food merong nutrient na mabibigay sa'yo. One of my favorite TikToker is si Joe. Hindi ko alam kung nakikita niyo siya. Dietitian siya and yun yung content niya na parang if kakain ka sa fast food, paano mo magagawang healthy yung fast food? Kuwari umorder siya ng burger. Instead of eating patty and bun alone, nagpalagay siya ng lettuce and tomato. And then, healthy na siya. Balance mo na siya. Carbs yung bun, yung patty protein, and then may fiber from lettuce and tomatoes. So, yun lang. I hope nag-gets yung sinabi ko kasi hindi ko alam. Dire-diretso lang ako nagsasalita dito. Hindi ko alam kung nag-make sense ako, but I hope na intindihan nyo yung mga in-explain ko and sinabi ko. And if nag-diet ka right now, whatever diet it is, I hope na it's working for you. Pero if you're doing this diet and then super nag-crave ka sa isang bagay to the point na parang naiiyak ka na hindi mo siya makain. Kuwari, gusto mo ng donut pero inisip mo naka-diet ako ngayon, bawal sa akin ng donut na naiiyak ka na kasi oh my gosh, gusto ko ng donut. Like nagdudrool ka looking sa donut. I know the feeling dahil nanggaling din ako dyan. And kung yung diet niyo na-deprive ka sa mga pagkain na na-enjoy mo at nagugustuhan mo at naiiyak ka dahil sa diet mo and you feel like hindi nagpa-function well yung utak mo because dun sa diet na yun, then maybe you're doing it wrong. Being healthy, being physically fit, hindi lang siya nakadepende sa weighing scale, sa itsura ng body mo, kung gaano kapayat or whatsoever, dapat healthy ka rin mentally. Dapat happy ka while you're eating the food you're eating. Dapat happy ka habang ginagawa mo yung lifestyle na ginagawa mo. And if you're happy while doing those things, then you're healthy in general. Yun lang. Thank you for watching and for listening. If you like this episode, please follow Perfectly Imperfect with Rizal Basilio on Spotify. Subscribe on my YouTube channel, Rizal Basilio. Follow me on my social media accounts, TikTok, Facebook, Instagram, Threads, at Rizal Basilio. I'll see you next time. Bye!